Alex Oliveira, Gunnar Nelson ready to go here in this feature bout at 170 pounds. Cowboy is 30, as is Gunnar Nelson. Both fighters with a number next to their name. Both fighters 5'11" tall. We'll see if Oliveira can maximize what is a 4.5-inch edge in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we rifle it back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 16 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170.5 pounds. Fighting out of Reykjavik, Iceland, Gunnar Nelson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 19 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighed in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Tres Rios, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Alex Cowboy Oliveira. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jaron Vallel.
Jaron Vallel, our referee for this one. The great Vanessa Hansen is here. Thank you, V. Alex Cowboy Oliveira. And Gunnar Nelson, round 1 is underway. Nelson, 6 of his 7 UFC wins have come by way of submission.
Ooh. And there's that karate style that you talked about, Paul, that long, wide base.
He'll lunge in, he'll try to close distance quick with it.
And he did that with that left hand. Oh, hard elbows to the back of the head.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with those elbows.
Gunnar Nelson working very, very hard for this takedown here, but good defense so far by Oliveira.
Yeah, he's got that, he's got to watch those elbows to the back of the head.
Oliveira had surgery earlier this year for a broken nose and a deviated septum. Otherwise, he has maintained his active pace.
Oh, that was it.
Fence grab. Yves Levine separating them.
I like that Jaron Vallel stepped in there, Joe.
I said Yves Levine, I meant Jaron Vallel.
Do you understand? Come in. You cannot grab the cage like this. Do you understand me? Okay, reset. Wait, lock.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, he was going down, Joe.
Yeah.
When I take my hands off, you're gonna go. Ready? Fight! Time.
So nice job by the referee. He gives Nelson the position. I think we will get to a time where a point will be docked for that, because all it takes is one fence grab to prevent a takedown.
I think when it's that blatant, they should start talking about maybe adding in a rule where if it's literally stopping the fight from going to the mat, how can you justify where you're going to actually start the fight again? I think in those cases, yes, it should be an immediate point deduction. If it's a fence grab, okay, you're trying to get up, but it doesn't really alter the position, then it's a restart and a warning.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, and I think the same could be said about eye pokes. Oh, he's crawling to the back. Oh, he's got the back. Oh, but he doesn't. Now he does.
Now he does. Yeah, that was a weird little...
Yeah. Almost lost the position there for a second, but now he's got the body triangle. He's on the side. Look how he's on the side.
Yeah,
there.
he's turning into it. He's got the wrist control, too. He's going to use that to keep turning into that body triangle.
Yeah, he's trying to end up on top, but Gunnar Nelson's incredibly experienced on the ground. He knows as long as he holds that body triangle, it's very, very difficult for Oliveira to go anywhere. And he also can take the arm. Look, he's slapping him with these punches here.
Oh, Joe, that's a bad spot. Body triangle and back control.
Body triangle, back control, and if he flattens him out. See, Oliveira had to roll back.
Yes.
It's an incredibly painful position to be belly down.
So much pressure on your back, your stomach.
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
Making these shots count.
Oh, he's got such long arms. His reach is ridiculous.
It looks like he's going to turn.
That's some strength.
And this is also gassing out Gunnar's legs, and he doesn't have the full triangle right now.
He's got to let that
he's
go.
got to let it go. Now he's in the full guard.
Great job from Cowboy Oliveira to avoid that.
Oh!
Vicious ground and pound from him.
Nasty shot. Big elbow.
Big ground and pound shots here from Oliveira. Less than 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Gunnar can't relax there.
Oh, big shots from Cowboy.
Man, his
Oh,
ground and pound. He uses every bit of that frame and that range. He's able to control those legs and hit you from a distance that most guys aren't able to hit you from when they're on top of you like that. Gunnar's got his guard back right now. Here he goes again. He's going to push those legs. And the hammer fist from Oliveira.
That's a big right.
Everything is frightening.
And then Gunnar's head's a press up against the fence. He can't go backwards. He can't move away. He can't slide away from these strikes from Oliveira.
Knee on the belly. Less than a minute now to go in the
Going
round.
under, going to the leg. But it's so hard to commit to a leg lock.
He's get punched in the face.
He's getting hammered. He's got to defend himself while he's going for it.
And I don't know why he's even hesitating. He's in range to land on Gunnar right now. Here he goes. Oh, that's why.
There it is.
He felt that balance.
There it is.
30 seconds.
He's got a straight ankle lock.
And look at the redness from those strikes on Gunnar's face.
He's looking for that heel hook, but he's got that other leg in play as well.
So a first round that had a little bit of everything is now in the books. Let's listen in to the corner of Gunnar Nelson.
Nice defense. Take care of yourself in that fight, sir. Same again, look, really different.
Tudo que ele faz, ele vai para as costas.
Everything he does is going to try to go to the back. Okay, let me do the knee. Okay, you hear? Do you hear me? Now it's time. He's tired. He put you down. He worked. He worked. Let's not take risks. Let's go. Come on.
UFC 231, Holloway versus Ortega, is presented by EA Sports UFC 3, available now for up to 70% off. Play as over 200 UFC favorites, including legendary Fight Night champion characters Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost. Get it today. All right, second round here. Alex Cowboy Oliveira. There's that patented smile.
They poured water all over Cowboy's head, his body, and they only wiped down his chest.
Yeah, and then it started pouring right down as soon as they walked away.
Yeah, it's in his hair. Gunnar has a very sneaky left hook from this position. He leaps forward with it.
I think he's so concerned about just getting this fight back down to the mat, which didn't work out for him in that first round. He had great positions, but great job from Oliveira reversing that and ending with some really well-placed ground and pound.
Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. Somebody's bleeding.
Take a second, not to bring up a fight from the past, but let's talk about Donald Cerrone's jiu-jitsu skills in that he was able to go in there and triangle Alex Oliveira almost immediately.
Yeah, pretty crazy. It's one of the most underappreciated aspects of Donald's game.
It's a little shout out to Cowboy. Oh yeah, is it Gunnar that's
I think it is.
split open? Got Oliveira going for his own takedown.
Well, I think he felt very confident on top.
On top with the ground and pound. Yeah, I think that would be a safe move on his part to get on top, land. He's so long with that reach. I'm telling you, he can just play with the legs of Gunnar a little bit and land shots without even having to commit to going into the guard at all. Gunnar reverses it, looking for his takedown. He's got his hands locked under the butt, Joe. He almost grabbed the fence again there.
So a takedown here, 2 minutes into round
Slicing
two
that knee
for
right
Gunnar
through.
Nelson.
And I guarantee you, Gunnar is going to be much more patient now.
Yes, get the position, secure it.
And be very, very conscious of Cowboy's explosive movements and his desire to flip the switch.
Some serious damage on that nose of Gunnar Nelson.
Bad. But he's in a great position. But with an explosive guy like Oliveira, you got to wonder how long he just wants to sit in the mount. He's got to do something with it. Damage, look for a submission, maybe look to go to side control, because Oliveira is so long and he can just bump, and he's so explosive. And then before you know it, you're back in his guard. Or excuse me, he's in your guard.
Now Gunnar's bleeding on him too.
Oliveira controlling posture here.
He's saying, hey, you did this to me, here you go.
Good job.
This is your fault.
He's moving up high.
Yes, maybe looking for an arm.
Yeah, or perhaps a triangle, mounted triangle, which would be a dangerous, risky move.
Especially with all this blood, Joe. Slip out of submissions that normally would have been secured.
But one thing the blood does enhance is the ability to slide the arm under the neck.
Yes, and if he keeps doing this, he's almost giving up his back to get out of here.
Gunnar also has a nasty arm triangle as well. And look, he's trying to press down with that knee.
Ooh.
Not a lot of time to work here.
Nope. Winning the round, though.
Yes.
Easy to work, gentlemen. Work.
And Jaron Villel calling for the fighter to work. Hard to believe he'd take a mount position like that away.
No way. If he did that,
It's happened before.
I mean, I think Gunnar's. He's definitely looking at that arm. He's looking to get him to post and try to pass an arm to the side and get that triangle.
Well, when he knows it's short time, he might just decide to go for it.
Ooh,
that's
good
a
elbow.
nice elbow.
Oh, again.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, that one hurt Cowboy Oliveira. Oh, and open.
Oh, split him wide open. Oh, my goodness. He's bleeding everywhere, Joe. That's bad cut.
Forced to give up the back. That's it. Gunnar Nelson has done it. He's back.
Wow. Sensational.
Gunnar Nelson bloodies and batters Cowboy Oliveira and gets the submission.
And the referee immediately brought in a doctor. That's how bad that cut is. And that is a canyon on his head. Beautiful, beautiful elbows from the top by Gunnar Nelson.
And that is an enormous win for Gunny. Dealt with some adversity, of course, in that first round. What a way to announce his return to this UFC welterweight division. 8th UFC win for Gunnar Nelson. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
Let's take a look at it again here. Just strong, secure mount, and boom, look at that slashing elbow. And that's just a giant gash. Immediately opens up and just pouring blood. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. It's just spraying out of him as he gets the choke. Man. That is insane.
That would have been over no matter what, Joe.
No matter what. Look at that. That is a horror movie. Woo!
So you want to be a fighter.
Yeah, talk to him, Paul. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic.
Go to school, kids.
And it
Go to
like
school.
Jaron Villel was even stopping the action prior to the tap.
Here we go. And here, John, it starts with beautiful wrist control from Gunnar. He controls that right wrist, which is where he torques over and lands that big elbow. Beautiful job.
We're doing hand raise. Let's go.
They are still attending to Alex Cowboy Oliveira.
Don't let him even get his hand. Worry about that cut.
Right,
you know
I agree with you, man.
Worry about his cut.
The official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. We now toss it back in there to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jaron Villel has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Gunnar Nelson.
I'm here with the winner, Gunnar Nelson. First of all, Gunnar, congratulations on a hard-fought victory. A really tough guy in Cowboy Oliveira. Did this fight play out the way you expected?
No, definitely not. Well, it ended the way I expected, but the fight was a bit of a scrap, and well, I do believe he hit me in the beginning to the back of the head. I had to see that again, but that felt like a hit right at the back of the head.
It was behind the ear.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I had to see that again, but yeah, he caught me with a good shot. Got me a little bit disorientated for a while. I was surviving there, but I was able to get on top eventually and finish the job.
Were you surprised in the first round when he was able to reverse your back mount?
Yeah, I have to say, I do that a lot, and I usually am able to keep guys even though they reach back like that, but I'll be more safe next time, you know, so I didn't think even though he got that far that he was going to be able to turn all the way around. But fair play to him, he's a scrappy son of a bitch.
Certainly is. And let's take a look at the finish, Gunnar. You got him to the mat in the second round, secured the mount position, and you started raining some horrific elbows here. And this one that just slashed him wide open. As soon as you saw the blood, that's when you moved in for the finish.
Yeah, I knew he'd be covering up pretty well after that shot, and I thought I might slice him for the neck. The blood makes things slippery as well.
It certainly does. Listen, it's a hard-fought victory. Congratulations on an outstanding performance. Gunnar Nelson, ladies and gentlemen.